Hi everyone, and welcome to your ultimate guide to the 10 best things to do in Ischia, Italy, a lush volcanic island in the Gulf of Naples, where thermal waters, ancient castles, and Mediterranean gardens create a haven of relaxation and natural beauty. Often overlooked in favor of nearby Capri, Ischia offers a more authentic, laid-back escape with a rich history and a landscape shaped by millennia of volcanic activity. Let's explore 10 unforgettable experiences on this enchanting island. 1. Visit Castello Aragonese, Aragonese Castle. Perched on a rocky islet connected to Ischia's main town by a stone bridge, the Castello Aragonese is the island's most iconic landmark. The castle dates back to 474 BC, with layers of Greek, Roman, and Aragonese history built into its walls. A walk through its fortified ramparts, cathedrals, and ancient prisons reveals stunning views of the coastline. According to travelers' experiences, the climb to the highest terrace at sunset offers a panorama that encapsulates the island's timeless beauty. The sun sinking into the Tyrrhenian Sea while the castle glows in golden light, and the distant silhouette of Capri emerging on the horizon. 2. Soak in the thermal waters of Poseidon Gardens. Ischia is renowned for its thermal springs, and the Poseidon Thermal Gardens, Giardini Poseidon Termi, on the western coast is one of the largest and most celebrated thermal parks in Europe. Spread over 6 hectares, the complex features more than 20 pools of varying temperatures, fed by natural hot springs. From my experience, spending a day here, moving from a hot grotto to a cool seawater pool, then relaxing in the lush Mediterranean gardens, is the ultimate way to unwind and embrace the island's healing traditions. The thermal waters are rich in minerals, and the setting, with direct sea access, feels like a natural paradise. 3. Explore the lush gardens of La Mortella. Created by the English composer William Walton and his wife, Susanna, La Mortella is a spectacular botanical garden that blends tropical and Mediterranean plants in a terraced hillside, setting overlooking the sea. The gardens are a living work of art, with fountains, exotic flowers, and a Japanese-style pond. You can see how the Waltons transformed a volcanic hillside into a sanctuary of color and tranquility, and the open-air theater still hosts classical concerts in summer. The museum within the garden displays Walton's personal memorabilia, adding a cultural layer to this natural treasure. 4. Wander the charming streets of Ischia Ponte. The historic district of Ischia Ponte, nestled at the foot of the Aragonese castle, is a maze of narrow lanes, tiny fishing harbors, and traditional whitewashed houses. Fishermen mend their nets beside bustling seafood trattorias, and small shops sell local ceramics and limoncello. Here is a perfect place to simply get lost. Follow the alleyways to hidden piazzas, stop for a gelato, and watch the local life unfold at a relaxed Mediterranean pace. The waterfront promenade offers postcard views of the castle reflected in the sea, especially magical in the early morning. 5. Relax on the beaches of Sant'Angelo. The southern fishing village of Sant'Angelo is one of Ischia's most picturesque spots, accessible only by foot or small bus. Its crescent-shaped beach, thermal springs bubbling directly into the sea, and the tiny islet of Sant'Angelo create a postcard-perfect scene. The village itself is car-free, with pastel-colored houses, chic boutiques, and waterfront restaurants serving freshly caught fish. This is the kind of place where you can spend a day swimming in naturally warm waters and then enjoy a sunset aperitivo overlooking the Mediterranean. For an extra treat, walk across the stone causeway to the islet for panoramic views of the village. 6. Discover the Archaeological Museum of Pithecusae. housed in the Villa Arbusto in Lago Ameno. This museum tells the story of Ischia's ancient Greek settlement, Pithecusae, the first Greek colony in the western Mediterranean. Exhibits include the famous Cotyle of Nestor, an 8th century BC cup bearing one of the earliest known examples of Greek writing. According to travelers' experiences, the museum provides essential context for understanding the island's deep historical roots, and the villa's own gardens offer a peaceful retreat. The collection also includes artifacts from daily life such as pottery, tools, and jewelry, which together paint a vivid picture of early Greek colonization. 7. Take a boat tour around the island. Ischia's rugged coastline is best appreciated from the water. A boat tour takes you past hidden coves, sea caves, and dramatic rock formations with stops for swimming in crystal-clear waters. Many tours include a visit to the Scogli di Sant'Anna, a cluster of volcanic rocks that create natural swimming pools, and the Grotta di Pilato, a sea cave with thermal springs. You can see how beautiful the place is when you view the island's green hills, golden beaches, and the imposing Castello Aragonese from the sea. Opt for a small group tour to access narrower inlets and enjoy a more personal experience. 8. Hike Mount Epomeo. Mount Epomeo, Ischia's highest peak at 788 meters, is the island's volcanic heart. A hike to the summit rewards you with sweeping views of the entire island, the Bay of Naples, and Capri. Along the way, you'll pass through terraced vineyards, pine forests, and the hermitage of San Nicola, carved into the tufa rock. This is the perfect adventure for active travelers seeking a contrast to the island's thermal spas, and the sense of achievement at the top is matched only by the panoramic scenery. The hermitage itself is worth a visit, with its simple interior and a small terrace where you can enjoy a refreshment. 9. Experience the thermal beach of Morante. The Morante Beach, a long stretch of golden sand on Ischia's southern coast, is famous for its naturally heated waters. Sections of the beach feature thermal springs that emerge directly from the sand, creating warm pools even in winter. Beachfront establishments offer sunbeds and umbrellas, and you can easily spend a full day alternating between swimming in the sea and relaxing in the natural sauna caves carved into the cliffside. The eastern end of the beach, near the village of Sant'Angelo, is particularly known for its thermal vapors rising from the sand. 10. Taste Ischia's culinary specialities. Ischian cuisine is a delicious blend of land and sea, with dishes that reflect the island's volcanic fertility. Local specialties include coniglio all'ischitana, rabbit cooked in a clay pot with garlic, tomatoes, and herbs, fresh seafood, and the famous provolone del Monaco, a sharp, aged cheese made in the hills. Pair your meal with a glass of Biancolella or Piedirosso, wines grown on the volcanic slopes. Here is a taste of authentic island life. Find a family-run trattoria in a fishing village, order the day's catch, and enjoy a long, unhurried lunch with a view of the sea. For a truly local experience, visit a frantoio, olive press, to taste the island's extra virgin olive oil, another culinary treasure. And there you have it. 10 unforgettable things to do in Ischia, Italy, from soaking in thermal gardens and exploring a medieval castle to hiking volcanic peaks and savoring island cuisine. Whether you seek relaxation, history, or natural beauty, Ischia offers a warm and welcoming escape that stays with you long after you've left its shores.